With the third video on the homemade kombucha. And so here we have our sweet tea that we're going to ferment with a mother, a SCOBY, symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast, which is the fermentation. So we're going to take one of these out of here and put it into there. I just use a fork and lift it out and drop it in there, a sterile fork. Okay, so we're going to pick the mother that we want to use. It can be a real big one, it can be a small one. Sometimes it can even be two if you want. Sometimes the baby from the previous one, like this, is hooked onto the mother. And then we just put her in to the kombucha, and she'll eventually rise to the top, sealing off the kombucha. And then we'll cover and reseal with the rubber band. Something I wanted to note with the SCOBY, the hotel here, we have to not cover with this a lid or it can explode. So what I do is I take a mason lid jar covering and then a coffee filter and put a rubber band around it, but it still has some breathing room in there so it doesn't explode. Also note that the kept SCOBY should be kept at room temperature in the cupboard, not in the refrigerator, or that will destroy the good bacteria and yeast. So we've got her covered, ready, and then we'll just wait for probably about a week, and the mother sometimes immediately floats to the top. She's pretty far up there, but it's not till it's all the way sealed off, a complete seal of the SCOBY, that the fermentation process is actually taking beneath below. And that's when you can start to do your tasting. If it's still sweet or too sweet, you decide. There are no rules when you're ready to do the secondary fermentation. Happy kombucha making. Oh, and I should note that in colder climates, it's often going to take 10 days to 2 weeks. It might not be done in a week at all. So, and then we'll go later on when they're done to go on secondary fermentation.